Hello, good morning everybody. My name is Alexa Newman and I am a librarian at the Algonquin Public Library. I would like to welcome you to today's Yin Yoga practice. For those of you that are newer to yoga, Yin is a slow practice. We hold poses typically 3 to 5 minutes. It is also gentler. It's floor-based, and it works a lot more on stretching and mobility and strength building that way. We focus a lot on the breathing and on mindfulness. I invite you to look for props around your home. If you don't have yoga props, we rely heavily on them in all yoga classes, but especially in Yin, since we tend to hold and move into the stretches longer. So yoga blocks are always a good prop. A bolster, a yoga bolster, or a sturdy furniture cushion or pillows are very helpful when using them in practice. A yoga strap is a really nice, versatile, inexpensive prop to also have. You could also use folded towels. You can fold them up and they almost can work like a block as well. Blankets. You could even double fold your mat and stuff in some situations. So for our first, today's practice is going to be a wall-based practice. We're going to be using a wall as one of our props. So try and find a space where you have some open wall space, preferably as wide as your legs can open up. A door also will work, or even like the back of a sofa or something, if that's what your space will allow. We're going to begin though in an easy seated position. We'll just crisscross applesauce. You may want to sit on a blanket or a towel to help elevate a little bit. I've been having some issues with stretching in my IT bands and hamstrings, so I've been using the blocks at the beginning of the practice the past couple of weeks to work to help ease that injury. So once again, get yourself into an easy seated position of your choosing. Rest your hands on your knees, either palms down or palms upward in a receiving position if that is comfortable for you. I invite you to now close your eyes, relax your shoulders, have your spine straight, yet relaxed at the same time. And we are going to talk about breathing and smiling. Research has found a connection between the muscles you use to smile and your mood. You smile when you feel good. But interestingly, simply smiling can make us feel good. It works both ways. So let's test this out for ourselves. Try smiling right now and simultaneously think a negative thought. Can you do it? I find that smiling certainly has an effect over a negative mood. Smiling is also contagious. If you see someone smiling, you can't help but to do the same. It reduces stress. By deliberately becoming aware of our breathing and smiling, we act against our body's automatic defense mechanism and allow a more restful and calm state to occur. This is a practice from Thich Nhat Hanh, who is a world-famous Zen teacher, and I have shared some of his meditations before. This is one of his meditations which is just a series of lines, and repeat them to yourself as you breathe in and out. Breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is only moment. Okay. Take a few moments and just kind of, like I said, stretch yourself out. Smile gently. Make sure that your eyes are closed. And hold the smile on your face, even if you don't actually feel happy or smiling in this moment. Enjoy the feeling of each in and out breath. Imagine your breath has the quality of happiness within it. With each in-breath, you're breathing in smile energy. As you breathe in, say to yourself, breathing in, I calm my body and mind. As you breathe out, say to yourself, breathing out, I smile. So breathe in, I calm my body and mind. Breathe out, breathing out, I smile. While you continue this exercise, simply say to yourself, breathing on each in-breath, smiling on each out-breath. Breathing, smiling, breathing, smiling. Okay, open up your eyes. We're going to begin our practice. So let's uncross those legs just for a moment. Go them out if you need to. And now we are going to actually move back towards the wall. All right? We're going to begin with just a shoulder stretch. But I want your spine and pushing your back up against the wall. And we're going to return to that easy seated position. And I want you to cross your arms, hold your elbows. And then we're going to just drop our ear towards our shoulder on one side. And once you're here, just relax and release. Relax all the muscles consciously in your shoulders. Let that ear just kind of drop. Relax your spine. Relax the muscles in your legs, in your glutes. Are you tensing anywhere? Do you feel yourself contracting those muscles? Fight against it and try and relax and let go. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose. And try and keep a gentle smile on your face. Let's lift our head back up and cross our arms. Uncross those legs. Pedal them out. And we're going to cross them, but the opposite way. So, opposite of your normal direction. And the same thing when you grab your elbows, cross them the opposite direction. And then we're going to drop that ear towards the other shoulder. I want you to try and have your head back against the wall. Don't let it drop forward. And relax. Release those muscles. Don't clench anything. Scan your body from top to bottom. Are you holding anything tense and tight? Okay. Maintain a gentle smile, or at least don't frown. Try and bring your thoughts back into the words breathing and smiling. Breathing and smiling. And let's bring our neck and head back up to center. Relax. And cross those legs. Our next pose, we're going to be kneeling sideways along the wall. And you may need a variety of props. We're going to be sitting back on our knees. And for some of us, sitting on our knees is very uncomfortable. So you can do everything from just a blanket or a block all the way up to a bolster behind you to kind of help you as you sit back. Okay, and whoops, I just lost it. Okay, and then we're going to actually take our back arm and we're going to twist our heads towards the wall like this. Okay. And the idea is we want the arm back. And like I said, if it's too uncomfortable for you to kneel and sit on your heels, you could stand up on your knees, because the stretch we're really looking for is opening up the shoulders. And a little bit of that pull along the knee. So if you want to try it with a block, you can actually have the block there, and you can come back and rest the block, the tushy on the block like that, like this. This is what I think I'm going to do. Makes more of a little seat. There we go. Okay, come out of it on that side, and now we're going to turn around, and we're going to go the other direction. So, take these blocks, and roll back. And see, it's not easy, it's not perfect. Rotating the other arm. See, the reason I keep flipping off is I'm sinking further into the pose. My body is actually wanting to pull the blocks further back. Try it that way. There we go. Okay, and come up. All right, our next pose, we are going to be facing out that direction. So if you want to turn your mat, you could do that right now. You don't have to, I'm not doing it. And what we're going to do is a version of Sphinx. Okay, and with this version, we're going to have our knees up against the wall, bent, so your legs are coming up, kind of like that, you see. And then laying on the bolster, like this. So it's actually a pretty deep back bend. When you're here, relax. And if you're able to, keep your chin and face up, because we are, that helps deepen the back end a little bit if it's comfortable for you. And if you feel like it's too deep with the bolster, you can actually move the bolster out and just be flat on the floor. But being on the bolster actually deepens the back bend a little bit. This is what we would look like without the bolster. When you're here, release, relax those muscles. Don't clench your tushy, relax those glutes. Feel your belly button sinking closer and closer to the floor. As you breathe in, your tummy raises up a little bit. As you breathe out, you feel yourself sinking deeper into this gentle back bend. Okay, our next pose, we're going to swing around a little bit, push up, and this is a variation of melting heart. We're going to be against the wall though. So if you have some knee issues where it's painful to kneel, you can always, like I said, take a towel, kneel on the towel, and that'll help cushion your knees. You can even just double fold or triple fold your mat up under your knees. But what we're going to do with this pose, let me, here is, you're going to lean towards the wall. Our knees are not completely at the wall. There may be a foot to maybe 16 inches out. And then you're going to stretch your arms up as high as they reach. And then you're going to allow your forehead to sink towards the floor, and you have an arch that way where your bottom kind of sticks out. While you're here, and it might help if you want to tuck your toes under. That will give you just a little bit more of a grip to tuck your toes under like this. It's your choice. Continue to breathe in and out, in and out. Okay. So push back from the wall, and we're now going to turn around the other way, stand up, and this is another spot where you may wish to have some blocks or the bolster behind you. We're going to go into a squat. Which is one of, there are maybe two basically standing poses that we use in a yin practice, and one of them is the squat or malasana. And for this pose, I like to try and have your tushy and back against the wall. Your feet at hip distance or a little bit more than hip distance apart, with your toes facing out at 45-degree angles. And then we're going to sink down as far as is comfortable for you. And that's what I'm saying. Some people can sink all the way down. This has always been a very difficult pose for me. And you don't want to fall too far forward. But the wall is nice because it helps give us some more support. So for those of us that have some issues holding squat, either because of our core or because of other muscle issues, the wall is really nice. And then I have the blocks underneath, and so I can release my muscles and relax while I'm in malasana here. You can have your hands up here or out. breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Unclench your jaw. Don't have that tongue sticking to the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles in your face. Okay, now we're going to come back up to a standing position. And that was only a 2-minute pose. Okay, and now stand up. Shake those legs back and forth a little bit, roll your shoulders. We're now going to do a dangle. And for you, I want you to actually be facing the wall. I'm going to show you dangle forward, so I'm not talking into the wall, and then I will reverse myself. Okay, so what I want you to do for dangle, it's basically exactly what it says. You're going to grab your elbows, fold forward. You want to have a little bit of a micro bend in your knees, so you don't want your knees locking. This is what it will look like from the side. Now here I am, facing the wall. Okay, let's stand up. Catch your breath. Inhale, lift your arms up over your head. Come back down. Pedal those legs a little bit. And now we are going to come back down towards the floor. And we are going to do a variation of a runner's lunge. Okay? For this, I'm actually going to show you using a towel there to touch my knee. I come down to the floor. And for this, I'm going to also use blocks. I have short arms, and so I tend to use blocks when I'm doing a lunge all the time. Okay, for this, we're going to bring that knee back up towards the wall with it being bent. I'm going to show you kind of from the side here as well, because I really can't see the camera. My knee is going to be bent up like that, and my left foot is going to be forward. So I'm going to be like this. Okay. This is what it's going to look like from the other side. Okay. And what's nice is you can extend that stretch because the wall is going to hold our knee. Okay. So. See how to do this. Okay. Get up there. Put that knee up and bent. Step that left foot forward. There we go. And the blocks have 3 sides. So if you want to use the tallest edge, that's great. Don't lean out one direction or the other. Try and stay straight. And constantly adjust yourself while we're in the pose. And you may find yourself stretching further forward. We're working definitely on these psoas muscles along the front. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We're going to come out of that one. What I did is I swung that back foot down towards the center. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. So now we're going to bring that look, for me, my left foot, knee up. I'm going to that right foot forward. And then I'm going to slowly relax and allow my body to sink into the pose. Are you breathing? Breathe and smile. Okay, let's bring that down. Okay. Doing great, everyone. All right, our next pose is going to be a variation of pigeon. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that knee bent again. We're switching back to the other leg. So my right knee is going to be bent in front of me. My left knee is going to be back. You may want to have your bolster or a block here also to help you. So what we're going to do is I am bringing that right knee forward. And now I'm kind of inching back like a little inchworm. There we go. So this is a slightly more intense version of pigeon because it's stretching the psoas muscles in my left leg. So we're opening up the hips and we're stretching the muscles all along the front is where I'm really feeling it. On the left leg and along the back of my right. If your thoughts wander, acknowledge, and then bring it back. Okay. Let's swing around. Stretch those legs out in front of you for a moment. And now we're going to go around to the other side. So we're going to cross now. Set that left knee in front of me. And then take the right knee back and up towards the floor. There we go. You might need to adjust a little bit. Breathe in and out. You're doing great. Okay. Swing those legs out and around. That was tough, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. We're now going to flip around and do a butterfly on the wall. So, what you want to do is bring your tushy up, and the best way to get your legs and your tushy close to the wall that I have found that works for me is I bring myself in sitting sideways against the wall, and then I just slide over on my back, and then you may need to adjust just a little bit to get that tushy as close to the wall as you want. We're going to bring our feet up, arms out to the sides, bring those feet bottoms together, and allow them to drop and relax. And you may find that you can actually go deeper into butterfly on the wall, just letting gravity pull those heels in towards your center. Relax and breathe. If you want, you can take your hands and actually put them on the insides of your thighs. Don't pull, but just allow the weight of your hands and your arms as you relax them to gently add some pressure to the opening. Breathe in and out. Breathe, smile, breathe, smile. Okay, let's begin to extend the legs back up all the way. Okay. Bend them back and forth, cuddle them a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to bring one leg down, drop that foot close to the wall so the knee holds in towards the floor, and allow the other leg to drop out as far as is comfortable. So we're doing basically a hurdler stretch on the wall. And if you can, I invite you to stretch your hands up over your head. And that just kind of lengthens, deepens the stretch. Okay, bring that leg back up, both sides, pedal for a moment, maybe windshield wiper back and forth. Now we're going to bring the other foot down so that the inside of the foot, the big toe, is up against the side of the wall, and the knee is leaning against the wall. And then with the other leg extended, allow it to drop out and down to the side as far as is comfortable for you. And we each have a different range of motion, and it varies even from day to day. So honor yourself. Stretch those arms up over your head and relax. Breathe in and out through your nose. Okay. Let's bring those legs back up. Bring the feet bottoms to the floor. Wiggle back and forth for a moment. Maybe scoot yourself back up if your tushy has moved away from the wall. And then we're going to do a wide-legged hurdle. So let those legs drop out to either side. If you want to hold on to the insides of your thighs, you can do so. Or allow the hands to your sides or up over your head. As you relax, you may feel your heels actually sliding further down as your body gently stretches and opens deeper into the pose. Okay, let's gently bring those legs back up. If you have to help yourself with your hands pulling them up, that's okay. Next pose we're going to do, and you might need to scoot back a little bit from the wall, is we're going to cross our ankle over our knee and then bend the knee. So I've got my right knee bent with my right foot on the wall, across my left leg over my right knee. I've got my hands down with my palms on the floor near my tushy. Are you breathing? Relax that jaw. Take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. In and out deeply through your nose, down to your diaphragm. Okay, let's uncross. We're going to put that left foot on the wall with the knee bent and pull that right ankle over the left knee. And bring those hands down, palms down on the floor near your bottom. Okay, we're going to begin to transition into our last pose of the day, which is our legs up the wall. Once again, you may want to scoot your tushy a little bit closer. Bring your arms out to a T with your palms facing up. And relax your legs. Don't lock those knees. Have a little bit of a micro bend. And I want you to breathe and relax. And that's the position we're going to stay in for Shavasana. And for this meditation, I'm going to talk about learning to relax, which is a lot harder for many of us than we sometimes realize. The word relax originally comes from the Latin word meaning to loosen or open again. Relax is such a common word. You know, we use it all the time. Just relax, people say. If only it were that simple. How do we relax during a meditation or in a Yin Yoga practice, which is basically what we are trying to do in each and every pose, is to relax into the pose. We do this essentially by learning to accept the tension that we're currently experiencing rather than fighting with it. So we're going to try an exercise here on how to relax and let go of tension. Become aware of the tension in your body. Get a sense of its location and recall that the aim of mindfulness is not necessarily to relax, but to be curious and to explore your experience. So the next step is, once we've become aware, is to notice whether the tension has an associated color, shape, size, or texture. Allow ourselves to be curious about it rather than just trying to get rid of it. Where is it? What is it? How does it feel? And then feel right into the center of this tension and breathe into it. Feel the tense part of the body as you simultaneously feel your natural breathing. Just be with the tension as it is. Say words like softening in your mind to see what effect that has. Next, try to notice whether you have any feeling or desire to get rid of the tension. As best as you can, let go of that and see whether you can accept the sense of tension a little bit more than you already do. Next, send kindness and curiosity to that part of your body. You can do this by gently smiling towards the sensation. We were just talking about smiles, weren't we? Or by placing your warm hand on the tension and caring for that part of your body, or wishing that part of your body well. And try asking the tense part of your body, what brings you here? Is there anything that you want to communicate to me? Find out what the cause of the tension is, rather than trying to eliminate the feeling. Breathe and smile. Breathe in, smile. Okay, at this time, I invite you to slowly roll your legs to the left or the right, bringing them down to the floor. Give yourself a hug and bring yourself up to an easy seated position. Bring your hands out to either side. Sit up straight. And we're going to do 3 rounds of sun breath. Inhale up, over your head. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale. Exhale. And the last inhale. Stay up there. Grab some of that happiness from the universe. Bring it through your vision center and into your heart. The light in me sees the light in you. I honor you as you honor me. That is the translation of the word namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. I wish you happiness, health, be well. See you again next week, everyone. Namaste.